All right, let's get started here. Welcome everyone to our webinar on unlocking the secrets of a successful dental practice. Today, we'll be diving into the topic of patient engagement and loyalty and exploring some key strategies for building strong, lasting relationships with your patients. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Nathan DeVries, and I'm the Chief Customer Officer here at Intivio. I'm also one of the co-founders. I've been in dentistry for over 15 years, and so this is really kind of my life's passion. So I love doing these sort of talks and speaking on engagement and patient communication and how we can really build patient loyalty. So just before we get started today, I'd like to just do a quick little run through of our agenda. We're going to start with understanding patient loyalty, then working through strategies for building lasting relationships, and finally leveraging technology to enhance patient loyalty. And at the end, we'll have a little bit of a question and answer, and you can ask any questions you might have. So please, during this presentation at any time, feel free to submit any questions in the Q&A box at the bottom, and I'll be glad to get to them right away. So our first main topic is cracking the code, understanding patient loyalty. In this section, we'll be exploring what patient loyalty really means, why it's important for dental practices, and how to measure and improve it. Loyal patients equal a healthy practice. Patient loyalty is more than just a buzzword. It's a critical factor in the success of any dental practice. Loyal patients are more likely to return for regular checkups, accept recommended treatments, and refer their friends and family to your practice. But what does it mean to be loyal? For some patients, loyalty might mean sticking with the same dentist or practice for years, while for others, it might mean feeling heard or valued by their healthcare providers. Of course, understanding patient loyalty is just the first step. The real challenge is figuring out how to unlock it. So let's get started on that. How patient loyalty impacts the dental practice success. So let's explore how patient loyalty impacts the overall success of your dental practice and why it should be a top priority for any practice owner or manager. So first, patient loyalty drives business growth. Loyal patients are more likely to return for regular checkups, cleanings, and treatments, which means more revenue for your practice over time. Loyal patients are also more likely to refer their friends and family to your practice, which can help you acquire new patients without spending as much on marketing and advertising. A win for everyone. Patient loyalty improves your practice's reputation. Loyal patients are more likely to leave positive reviews and feedback, which can help your practice reputation and attract new patients online. Patient loyalty can lead to more productive appointments. Loyal patients are more engaged and invested in their own oral health, which can lead to more productive appointments and better treatment outcomes. Loyal patients are happy patients. Patient loyalty can provide stability during challenging times. Obviously, we've all just gone through COVID and we're through that recovery period. So a loyal patient base can be a stabilizing force to your practice in the face of uncertain economic times or other obstacles. By prioritizing patient loyalty, you can create a more resilient practice that is better equipped to handle any challenges that might arise. Building patient loyalty isn't just about providing quality dental care. It's also about understanding what matters most to your patients and addressing their needs and concerns in a personalized and effective way. Let's explore the key factors that contribute to patient loyalty and how you can unlock the secrets to build strong patient relationships that last. Trust is the key factor in patient loyalty. Fostering trust through open communication and transparency will help patients clearly understand their healthcare choices. Patient engagement, essential for building strong patient relationships and fostering loyalty. Active listening to patients and prompt responses to inquiries and issues. Using patient-friendly language and follow-up after appointments, all things that boost patient engagement. Convenience. Patients value convenience and ease of access. Offer flexible scheduling options and appointment reminders. Minimizing wait times and ensuring a clean and a welcoming environment. Finally, personalization. Providing personalized care helps build patient loyalty. Tailors treatments for patient needs and aligned communication. As well, we can use patient data and feedback to customize communication and outreach efforts. Putting patients first means aligning patient healthcare needs with their preferences above all else. Strategies for putting patients first include active listening, responding to feedback, and tailoring communication plans to their individual patients. Building lasting relationships with patients requires ongoing effort and commitment to their well-being. Post-treatment follow-ups, touches on aftercare, all help the patient life cycle. First impressions are critical to building patient loyalty. There's many strategies for creating positive first impressions, but some of them include providing crucial pre-appointment information, such as forms or parking instructions, ensuring a cleaning, welcoming environment, and offering comfortable amenities and minimizing wait times. Really going above and beyond to create positive first impressions can lead to long-term patient loyalty and positive reviews. For this, we're mostly talking about social reviews. When patients like you, when they find a commonality with you, they not only continue to return, but are more likely to follow through on your advice and treatment planning recommendations. I think this comes to really the heart of what we're talking about, is providing patients with that excellent first experience so they build instant credibility with your office. Therefore, when you're offering treatment plans, there's a credibility that goes along with it, where patients can get their optimal health care as well as boost revenues for the business. And I think that's one of those mutual beneficial things. When we provide the best service to our patients and they're able to get optimal healthcare, everybody's really going to win there. And so how do we do this? It's really that human connection. How do we personalize communication when it's automated? So personalized communication is essential for building strong patient relationships and fostering patient loyalty. Actively listening to patients. This includes paying attention to their concerns and needs and taking them into account when understanding patient concerns about treatment and tailoring a communications plan. Showing empathy and understanding. Personalized communication should be delivered in a compassionate and empathetic manner, making patients feel heard and understood. Following up after appointments. Following up with each patient after their appointment using customizable messages can show that the dental practice cares about their ongoing health and well-being. It's also a real easy, low-touch method of keeping patients engaged with the practice. The future of patient care, leveraging technology to build patient loyalty. So this is really, there's three prongs to this. Enhancing the patient experience. Patient engagement software allows for a more convenient and personalized communication with patients, improving their experience and increasing satisfaction, which can lead to increased loyalty. Receiving the message when you want. Increased communication efficiency, customizable appointment-specific communication tasks, such as appointment reminders and recall notices, saves time and reduces the risk of missed appointments, building trust and reliability with patients, which can lead to increased loyalty. So making things easier for both you and the patients is going to improve trust, knowing that you have the best technology, knowing that you're there to take their message when they need it. Improve patient retention. Personalized patient education and post-treatment follow-up keep patients engaged and invested in their oral health, leading to higher patient retention rates and increased loyalty to the practice. Every time we outreach to a patient is another patient touch point. It's a way we build engagement with our patients and build that long-term loyalty that we're looking for. And so really with a patient engagement software, you can have customizable reminders, personalized communication, and convenient rescheduling. So customizable reminders keep patients on track and reduce missed appointments. The right message to the right patient at the right time is vital. Two-way chat provides convenient and personalized communication that can build trust and loyalty. Being available in the medium that your patient wants to be reached out to and approached is the best way to build trust and loyalty from your staff. Making reschedule convenient with just one text can improve patient satisfaction and loyalty. To make sure our calendars are full, it's important to make sure that patients are able to reschedule as easily as it is to book an appointment. And so using technology can often make sure that those slots that are missing in the day are filled very easily, but also when patients can't make it, they're able to reschedule into another spot very easily. To recap what we've seen so far, patient loyalty is crucial for the success of any dental practice. Loyal patients bring in more revenue and referrals, improve the practice's reputation, and provide stability during tough times. Trust, communication, convenience, and personalization are key factors that contribute to patient loyalty. Strategies for building loyalty include active listening, responding to feedback, personalized communication, and creating positive first impressions. Enhance patient experience through patient engagement software and personalized education can increase patient retention and loyalty. So what I'd like to do is give you a book, Foolproof Ways to Boost the Dental Patient Experience. So we can leave this up for a few seconds just to make sure that everyone's able to get this ebook. It's a great way to improve your patient communication, whether or not you use an automated system, which I think is important. And you obviously could ask any questions about how we could improve loyalty through customization or any other questions you might have for me at this time. Let's give it a couple moments and then we can move on to the question time. All right, so we do have a question here. How can dental practices create positive first impressions that lead to long-term patient loyalty? Yeah, I think that we briefly touched on this, but a little more in depth to this question would be, I think the first impression your patient's going to get is on that initial phone call to book an appointment. And then it's on whatever automated system you have after, because really there's probably going to be a few day gap between when they initially reach out to you, check out your website, look at your Google reviews, to the point where they actually come into your practice. So like, what can we do first to improve your Google reviews, improve your online presence? That's with aftercare for your existing patients. But how is that initial touch point? How do patients remember to come to their appointment? What information are you sending them digitally? So there's that convenient, smooth transition. First impressions, you don't get to do twice. So I think using technology, making sure there's call scripts for your front staff, making sure that there's somebody to greet the patient when they come into the front door, making sure that your schedule is on time so the patient's promptly able to see their provider, whether it's a hygienist or the doctor. There's a lot of little tricks we can do. And I think that automation really does help because you can make sure that a lot of it is very, very consistent, regardless of how your day, because we all know the days can get thrown off. But an automation can provide that consistency that every patient will get, and then life can happen in between. I think I have another question here. How can patient engagement software enhance the patient experience and help in building stronger relationships? Yeah, I think I just kind of touched on that. Patient engagement software can be the consistency in your system, right? When a patient engagement system is working well, you can customize messages to the patient and for the treatment that is required for that patient, making sure that all of that is going to be consistent regardless of how anything else plays out. It's a level of professionalism, but it's also, as a provider or as someone who works in the front office, you know that certain things are going to happen, whether it's pre-op, post-op instructions, whether it's aftercare follow-up, whether it's that there's pay parking out front Monday to Friday, but not on Saturday and Sunday. Those little steps of communicating to make sure the patient has a smooth experience can all be automated, and it should be, so that you don't have to think about who do I need to call today to remind about these small little steps to make sure that this has a successful treatment outcome. I think I got another one here. Can you provide more detail on how personalized communication can increase patient retention and loyalty? Yeah, I actually think asking for reviews is a big way to build patient loyalty. Not only does it help you measure what current loyalty is, but often people, as soon as they take the proactive step of reviewing and basically giving an online referral to everyone they know saying this office is awesome, they're a bit bought into your practice at that point. Like, they are saying, I go there and I'm loyal to them. And I think just asking someone to leave a review boosts your loyalty. However, I also would lean back on some of the other stuff I said, which is when you provide a consistent product and there's consistent result afterwards, patients like that. They like to know what they're going to get when they go to you. They like to know that there's no surprises, that everything is thought out and delivered timely. Dentistry can sometimes be stressful for patients. And so for a patient to understand what is expected of them and what's going to be delivered is important, and patients really feel that when they get the information sent to them properly. In your experience, what's the impact of convenience on patient loyalty? Oh, what's the impact of convenience on patient loyalty? In your experience with it. Yeah, I think that like everybody is busy, right? Like everybody is used to like being on social media, getting things when they want it. Whether it's takeout food now, whether it's the way they deal with their hairdresser, or any of the other services in their life, they have a certain expectation on how easy and simple things should be. And when patients experience a service in their life, whether it's healthcare or anything really, and it doesn't meet that expectation, they kind of wonder what's going on and why this one area of their life isn't keeping up to everything else. And so I think that when you're able to bring automation, when you're able to bring engagement, you do have that boost in loyalty, because even if it's not noticed and it's just expected, the lack of having it is definitely noticed. I think that the proper engagement software will be noticed, but any software that's going to automate some of this stuff or allow you to two-way chat is definitely going to be like appreciated by your patients, because the lack of it is definitely noticed by your patients. And so I don't think convenience necessarily builds loyalty, but the lack of convenience definitely takes away from loyalty. Is there any other questions, or just the 4 there? All right, well, I'll give you a few more seconds. All right, well, if there's no more questions, I am gonna let you take back a little bit of the rest of your time. I know we got finished a little bit earlier than anticipated, but I do appreciate everyone coming. You're always able to reach out to myself or anyone from my team to get more information on this. Yeah, so thank you very much for your time today. And yeah, hopefully we will be in touch.